we got pigs yesterday. These are 4 Tamworth Berkshire cross girls. Oh, Venus! They're not super interested in us yet. I'm surprised they're actually getting this close to me right now. I've been feeding them small meals so that they know that I bring the food. I think they're going to settle in really nicely.
They've been here a few days now, so they're still settling in a bit.
Hi, pigs. I see you blinking.
So this is the second time that we've had pigs. The first time we got pigs was the week that we moved onto the homestead. I had actually done a lot of research beforehand, so I knew sort of what breed I wanted, where I wanted to put them, and what we were going to do with them. I wanted them to come so that they could root up my garden, and that was my goal. Then we moved in, and I happened to see an ad the same week, and then suddenly I had 2 pigs coming the same week that we moved in. The only problem is that I hadn't had time to get anything ready, and we have no fences on this property. So I knew that I wanted to do step-in posts with hot wire, and I planned to go to the store to talk to them and figure out what I was going to get. But life is busy, especially just moving onto a farm, and I never actually made it there before these pigs were supposed to be coming. So the guy gave me a call and was like, hey, I need to drop these pigs off tonight. And of course, I had nothing set up for them. And so I called Steve at work and told him he needed to leave work and go to the farm store and buy what we needed to be able to bring these pigs that evening. And he said, well, I don't know what I need. And I said, I don't know what you need either. You're going to have to talk to them at the store and figure out what we're going to need. I know we need a solar energizer and hot wire. Beyond that, I don't know what to pick up. So luckily he did that. He went and picked up everything. He came home and we set it all up with like an hour to spare. Then it turned out that I put them in the wrong spot. Within a few days of them arriving, 3 different people told me that the coyotes were going to eat my pigs. So that was the end of them rooting up my garden space, and we knew that we needed to get them into the barn. So we had to catch these 2 pigs and move them into a stall in the barn while Steve's dad helped us to close in part of a run-in shelter that we have on our property. He had salvaged some old dock pieces from a marina, and so we used those and we were able to button up a space for them to go into, and we set out the hot wire and we were able to let them into that area. This time I wanted to make sure that I had everything set up beforehand, but again, life happens, so now I'm setting the fence up when they're already here.
What are those goaties doing, eh? Dad, hi, buddy.
So it's the next day. I could not get that hot wire untangled. I had to take it off all the posts and take it in the house, and we sat down and we untangled it, Steve and I together, and I found this handy dandy spool, so we put it on there. So we're gonna try it again. They're very into this, and they don't even realize they haven't gotten into it yet. Oh, our fence. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got a little shock. I didn't have a proper clip, so I just tied it on. So I think the fence is maybe not that strong. Oh. Oh.
Kevin, don't eat that.
Oh, did you get a little shock, buddy?
Poor Kevin.
Friends, go to the grass. Go further. Piggies, you're not supposed to be here. Those are my toes. Ah! Don't eat my toes. Piggies, how did you get here? You bad piggies. And goaties, why are you in the pig pen? How did this happen? How did this all happen? Pigs, you're in the goat pen. You're not supposed to be here. Yeah, you have things to say about that, eh? Yeah, what's happening? I can see where the piggy's rooted. A bunch. The piggies are loose as a goose. Piggies. I wonder who did this mess. Kevin, was it you? Kevin was very interested. Are you the one that broke the fence? So the pigs have broken out every single time that I have let them out. So 5 days in a row, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. So I ordered a different type of mesh fence for them. You want the piggies to come in the barn? Oh, they're chasing the goats, look. So completely unplanned by me. The same day that the pigs arrived, we actually had chicks that started hatching. I set 48 in the incubator 21 days before, not realizing the date. And we ended up with 31 chicks hatching, and I've sold 7 so far. It was my plan to sell this batch and to hatch a second batch for us to keep. I've only sold 6 though, which is fine. If these don't all sell, I'll just keep whatever is left over from this batch and not hatch a second batch. I noticed the doe's udders are filling out, so I think we're getting close. Hit subscribe if you want to see baby goats. Find us on Instagram and TikTok at Haylight Homestead.